A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. Cinderella. Hello my night wolves and welcome back to another video on my channel, and today we are back with some more Disney Princess, and today is the very last of Cinderella, or is it? I will tell you guys more on that eventually, but for right now we are here at a wedding and it's Anastasia's wedding. You can tell she looks super happy. She is actually in fact so happy she's in tears. She is so happy, you guys, and I'm so happy for her. So let's get this wedding going, shall we? When she gets married with her hair down instead of up. But I can't. When I put the veil on, because she has a veil and she has a wedding dress on, and her hair is down with a veil, and it looked weird when I had her hair down with a veil. So I decided to put her hair up instead of down. But anyways, so everyone is here. Where's Cinderella? She's over here. Okay, I'm gonna change her outfit because she cannot be wearing this. Sorry. And here we go. I love this. The water behind them is just absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I'm so happy for Anastasia, you guys. Ah! I'm so happy that she managed to go good at the end. There you have it. They are married now. Yay! Aw. I totally forgot that there's a hugging. Oh my god, she did a sick thing. Is she just sick as in she has a stomach bug or something? Is this real? Anastasia will remember this breathtaking moment. Engaged, these Sims are engaged to be wed. Save the day. Just marry. The promise of a lifetime of companionship would make any Sim happy. Also, we don't know his other trait. His other trait is baking. I looked up traits and there's one for baking, so he has the baking trait, so he can always make like cakes or stuff like that. But she's sick. I wonder why she's sick. Did you two do a little woohooing when I wasn't there or something? Because I do have Risky Woohoo on. Alright, so before I go to do Cinderella's wedding, I want to see, is she really pregnant? Does she have the option? She has the option to take a pregnancy test, you guys. Take pregnancy test. Let's see if she's pregnant. I kind of want to know. I'm curious. Is Anastasia pregnant? She got pregnant. I have a funny feeling she is because she did the sound. She's pregnant! Oh my god, you guys, she is pregnant. And she came over to tell the bigger boy. She kissed him on the cheek. And now she's gonna tell him, I'm pregnant. He's like, oh my god. He's so happy, you guys. Oh my god. I'm so happy for Anastasia. She got married and now she's preggers. Oh my gosh. Girl, get it. Okay. So here we are at her wedding. And I did have another wedding dress for her. Like, the dress is the same, but everything was completely different because she was supposed to marry a prince, but she's not marrying a prince, so she's marrying James. So I changed her outfit because when I originally did it, I'm like, oh, she's gonna get married. I had to do exactly like the dress that she was wearing and stuff like that. So the only thing that changed was I put a veil on her instead of a thing on her head because that's what I had on her. But anyways, let's get married, shall we? And then we're gonna get to have a baby Tatiana. The music is going on, but okay, now they're probably doing it. What the hell? Don't know what that was all about, but here we are. Woo!
Tube.
Enchamis, Amujo Scoons, Mitzel de Roy.
Yes. Revuda Preb. Aragoba.
Yibara.
Isia.
Okay, so now she is finally married, you guys. Yay! So she invited everyone, her mother, her father, and pretty much all her brothers and sisters, obviously. So, Cinderella decided to come over here and tell Prince Florin that she is super sorry about what happened to his father, and that she wasn't there to protect him and pretty much explain to him what had happened. And I don't think he really blames Cinderella. He's like, it's okay, I never really trusted my stepmother anyways, so don't worry about it. So now they're going to hug it out so she knows like it wasn't her fault and that to not worry about it, and that he knew his stepmother was evil and he never trusted her. Wedding is complete. We should go home so we can get on the baby making train now. Okay. So we are back. Now we're going to make a baby, and we're gonna use Lady Tremaine's old room to do it because Cinderella does not have a double bed. I feel so bad for Anastasia, kind of, because like not Anastasia. I feel like so bad for Drizella because Anastasia has left, and now Cinderella is gonna be leaving her. She's gonna be here all by herself with a cat and just herself. She's gonna be in this huge house all by herself. And I feel bad. And I want to do something for her, but I don't know. Like, maybe I should make her a evil boyfriend before we leave and get them together before we leave, because I just feel so bad. I really do. Break out the candles and make it romantic. Cinderella and James are woohooing for the first time. Okay, so I unlock the doors and stuff like that to make sure that they can get into the kitchen, because I normally have it locked so they can't use it. Let's have her come and take a pregnancy test and see if we are pregnant with Tatiana. She's eating for two, you guys. Here she comes to tell James that we're pregnant. We're pregnant. Ah! Okay, so that means we get to move out now because we are pregnant with Tatiana. So Drizella is completely evil, you guys. She's just absolutely evil because she is just the embodiment of her mother, pretty much. I feel like Anastasia, even though I made them twins, they are technically not, obviously they're not twins. They were never twins. And I think Anastasia was the first one to be born. So her mom had more kind of like an impact on her because she was the first one born. So she knew her, like she was around her mother a little bit longer than Anastasia, obviously. And then she ended up having Anastasia, and I feel like Drizella is the older one and Anastasia is the youngest. And so she wasn't around her mother all that long, so she was kind of influenced by her mother, Anastasia was, but not as much as Drizella. So I'm not going to make a guy, I'm going to obviously go on the gallery and look up an evil guy or something, and they're just gonna be evil people together because I feel like that's the only type of person that she could have around her is kind of a toxic. She's just toxic, and I feel like she should have a toxic person where they could just be evil together and whatnot. So that's my whole thing. Yeah, this was the church that I downloaded. I didn't know where to have Cinderella's wedding, but this is the church that I put down for them to get married in. Okay, dokie. So here we are with Ash Valentine, and I downloaded him out of the gallery. His name was not Ash, obviously. I changed it. Here is this guy. He's called Evil Guy. I first downloaded this guy, this evil guy. But then I'm like, no, I don't really like him. And then I downloaded him, and I really liked him. So obviously he looks a lot different. I decided to give him a different look. His name was Klaus Knox, and he's by Lucy Ep.6. I don't know how to say the name, sorry. But yeah. So here is our evil guy, and of course I gave him a makeover, made him a redhead because I feel like all evil guys end up with black hair, and I think we just need a guy who's evil with reddish, orangey hair, and he looks really good. And I gave him like yellowy, orangey eyes, and gave him this jacket, and I feel like he screams evil. And then he's evil, obviously romantic, mean, and he's a public enemy. And he and Anastasia are already married. I made them married already. I'm gonna say that she eloped with him immediately. She fell madly in love with him and then eloped. She kind of like ran away, eloped with him. And that's what I'm going for her story. Instead of doing a whole wedding for her, I'm just gonna say that she ran away, eloped, and then came back to the house. So there you go. Okay, so I immediately had them go and try it for a baby. I'm not gonna have her try for a pregnancy test. So if she's pregnant, she's pregnant. If she's not, she's not. But yeah, so I decided that she should at least have a baby as well. So that's what I did. I said try for a baby, but we're not gonna try a pregnancy test to see if she's pregnant. But if she is, she is. If she's not, she's not. I'll check up on her, obviously. But yeah, we are now moving out of this place because Cinderella's like, you know what, Gisela, Gisela, you can stay here, but me, I'm gonna move out. And so she gave Gisela this house. She's gonna have to tend to it. So yeah, we are now moving. Oh, okay. So here we are where Tatiana lives. So we got all the houses and whatnot, and then there's this over here. There's a house over here. So we are now where Tatiana is going to be living, where James lives technically. He was living with the prince for a little bit. They became friends. He lived with him, and then he was like, you know what, man, I have to move out. And he's like, okay, that's fine. So he decided to come and move in this little area now with Cinderella and our soon-to-be baby that's coming. We have to have her join a career now, so she can get a career. And on top of that, in the next video, we will be giving them a complete makeover so they look more like in the movie. Let's see if the career that I downloaded is working. I hope it is. Got like a tailoring job, I think it's called. Yeah, I downloaded tailor job and it's not working. She could be a style influencer. Alright, yeah, we'll have to do that. I'll have to see if the tailor, I'll have to put the tailor job in and see if it works, and if not, then we'll just have to stick with this. But yeah, we're gonna do this one for now. And then James also has a job. But, okay, so he was in the army. Before he was in the army, he was in another job, I'm pretty sure. So, I don't know what to give him though. Should I just put him in the army immediately? But I'm pretty sure he wasn't in the army at the beginning of the movie. Okay, so I feel like he would be like I feel like he worked a job where he was like working like maybe in a factory, like an engineer, or I want to say business, but I don't think so. I don't think he was in business. You know, we'll just do engineer, as in he was working in like a factory, making like things and stuff like that. That's what we're gonna go for. And then eventually he's gonna end up in the military job. So we'll do that for now. Anastasia's dad has multiple jobs. He did a job after job after job because they were trying to save for the old sugar mill to make that into like the restaurant and whatnot. They can get in the house. They didn't have any stairs on their front porch, so I'm like, I want to make it so they can just get in the house so there's no stairs. I didn't make this house. I downloaded it off the gallery. Let me see. This is the house that I downloaded off the gallery. It came with 3 of them, but I deleted the 2 on the sides and then did the one in the middle, did it up as how I wanted it, and then copy pasted them along the sides and then just changed them up and stuff like that. Yeah, here's Tatiana's room. I kind of already decorated it and how she was gonna have it when she was like a kid. This is their parents' room. So we're gonna play a little bit longer because I don't want to end and I want her to get to her 3rd trimester. I sent her out on a walk. I tried my best with this. I didn't know what their living room looked like, so I just went with like an oldie couch and stuff like that, and what they would like, what I thought they had. They have a bookshelf to keep them busy so they're not bored. They have a little saxophone thingy mabobber. I don't know what it's called, I'm sorry. To play some jazz. I put like a lot of jazz, which you can see it that I copied this because like the whole pictures line up and I didn't change them. Like I changed like certain things of the houses, but I was like getting so tired because at the time when I was doing this until like 3 in the morning pretty much. I worked on it for a very long time and then I was just like, you know what, I just can't. So some of the house I changed some things, but then some things you could just tell that I copied and pasted them. Her parents' room, which I try to make it very cluttered. And then this is their kitchen. So, no, do not. Your bed is here. Assigned bed. I'm thinking of putting not families, but like, I saw this one girl who was doing this challenge and she did like, they had roommates and the roommates only stayed in here in the houses. But I'm just gonna lock it for everyone for now. And then when I get the roommates and stuff like that, I will unlock them and unlock them for only roommates. So where they live is where African American people live. They that they're I don't know how to explain this without sounding kind of racist. Back in the 20s, black people did not have the same rights, sadly, as white people did. So they lived in like this kind of community. Only African Americans lived in those communities. Okay, so I'm only filling these houses with African Americans because that in the movie, that's the only people that are surrounding their houses is African American people. The only white person that's gonna be here is Cinderella. And yes, I changed her name to Brooklyn because when you get married, you change your last name. So I told her to go on a short walk, and she like went on the longest walk of existence. Anyway, so we're gonna just play a little bit until she is close to having the baby, and then like I said, in the next video she will be having Tatiana, and in the next video they will have a different look to them than they do right now. Eventually I will fill the houses around them so we have like neighbors. Alright, so I got Bruno a bowl. James actually has some cooking skill. He is a level 8. I did not cheat that. It was because I downloaded him off the gallery. I think it was a household that had already been played. So he has cooking skill. Because he just reached level 9 cooking skill. How I figured that out is because I was like, what? Because I was gonna have him cook food, and I'm like, I don't want him burning down the house because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any like cooking skills, and it says that he's a level 9. So there you have it. Okay, so I made James and her become best friends. So Cinderella is supposed to have 3 children, but I have an idea for the other 2, so I'm not going to jump right into her having 3 children, because as we all know, Tatiana has no siblings at all. She's the only child. So we're not going to have multiple children. We're just going to have one. But she's going to have the 3. Don't worry. I have an idea for that. You'll have to wait until a certain point in the story, and then I'll tell you guys what's up. Cinderella, because she came from a house where she had to cook and clean constantly, now she can't stop cleaning because the toilet was dirty and she just cleaned the toilet. Which is fine. Need to pass the time somehow. I wish today was Monday so she can go to work. Okay, so I brought you guys back now because her 3rd trimester is in 9 hours. And Cinderella's not feeling so great about her body. But yeah, so I'm super happy right now because right now, the time that I am recording this, it is Easter time. And as we all know, we're all going through a rough time and we can't really do anything for Easter. And I really wanted to go down to my mom's house for Easter. And I can't. So it's kind of sad. Yeah, so I can't go down to my mom's house. I'm pretty sad about it. And I'm trying to distract myself because today is Easter, so I'm recording this video to distract myself. And my best friend just stopped by and gave me... Oh, Cinderella's throwing up again. Poor Cinderella. So she stopped by and just gave me a gift for Easter, which was very sweet of her. And they also gave me some spaghetti sauce because I don't have any. And I went shopping on the 1st to get stuff for the house and stuff like that, so I'm still got stuff in the house for like the whole lockdown situation. And I forgot the spaghetti sauce when I went shopping, and so they bought me spaghetti sauce as well as something for Easter. Cinderella is just feeling so energized that she cannot sleep. Oh, do I not have a garbage? I don't have a garbage in this house. I did not realize that until now. Yeah, so that's the only thing I wanted to bring you guys back because I'm just super happy about that because I can't be down to my mom's house for Easter because I normally, every time it's a holiday, I always go down to my mom's house to spend time with her and stuff like that for the holidays. And of course, because of what's going on, I can't go and see her. So it's like, I'm kind of sad about it, but that makes me super happy that she did that. Yeah, so we're just waiting for Cinderella to get birth. Sorry for going off on that, but I just wanted to let you know that my best friend is the best and I love her and I'm happy that she did that for me because I was feeling a little bit sad.
Huzzah!
Okie dokie, my night wolves. That is where I'm going to leave today's video. She is now in her 3rd trimester, giving birth at question mark, question mark, question mark. So, like I said, in the next video, we'll be giving birth to Tatiana, and these 2 will be getting a makeover, which I normally don't do the makeovers in the video, so I'll do probably off camera and then give you guys a little, like, show of it. But yeah, so that is where I'm going to leave today's video, you guys. I hope you guys had a good Easter. By the time you guys see this, it is going to be long gone. Easter is going to be totally over with. And I hope you all had a good Easter, even if you can't go to see your family and stuff like that, or if you can see your family, I hope you guys are still celebrating Easter, even while in lockdown. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day and great Easter, and I hope you guys guys enjoyed the video and are excited for Tatiana's story. If you guys are, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, ring that bell if you want to see more videos from me, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see all you beautiful night wolves in the next video. Goodbye!
Love is all we'll ever trust.